They said he was just tired, but a surgeon now claims Prince Harry's brain is slowly shutting down. In a damning revelation shaking the foundations of the Sussex household, a royal surgeon has stepped forward with a stunning claim. Prince Harry is battling early-onset cognitive decline, and Meghan Markle allegedly blocked the truth from ever coming out. Leaked medical files suggest a condition that could rob him of memory, stability, and control, yet behind palace walls, silence was enforced to protect brand deals and political dreams. What did Meghan know? When did she know it? And why has the world been kept in the dark? This story goes far deeper than anyone imagined, and what we've uncovered will leave you absolutely speechless. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. There are stories that shake the public because they challenge how we see celebrities. Then there are stories so devastating, so deeply buried behind polished appearances and tight PR control, that when they surface, they threaten to upend everything. This is one of those stories. A royal family member once seen as the symbol of rebellion and independence may now be suffering in silence, not only from the weight of public life, but from something much more hidden, something biological, irreversible, and, until now, completely secret. The silence has been deafening. For months, there have been quiet whispers, bizarre public appearances, and awkward interviews. There have been pauses where there should have been clarity. There have been stumbles where confidence once stood. Observers initially dismissed it as stress, emotional exhaustion, or the byproduct of a tumultuous past. But behind the public smiles and carefully edited footage, a darker truth appears to have been unfolding. One that involves a secret diagnosis, a suppressed medical revelation, and a marriage driven not by love or partnership, but by image and brand preservation. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, once a fiery, outspoken critic of the royal establishment and the self-declared protector of his family's mental health, may himself be suffering from a far more serious medical condition than anyone imagined. According to a surgeon who claims to have directly treated Harry in California, the Duke was diagnosed with early-onset cognitive decline, a form of neurological impairment that often precedes long-term memory loss, mood instability, and reduced executive functioning. It is the kind of condition that does not only affect how someone thinks, but how they see themselves, how they interact with the world, and how the world perceives them in return. But this isn't just a medical revelation. The condition itself, as tragic as it is not what makes this story earth-shattering. What elevates it into the realm of betrayal and deception is what allegedly happened next. The surgeon claims that Meghan Markle, Harry's wife and public partner in every major media venture since their exit from royal life, explicitly blocked any attempt to publicly disclose the diagnosis. Not because she doubted it, not because the tests were unclear, but because it would, in her reported words, ruin their Netflix and political ambitions. Let that sink in for a moment. A man's deteriorating mental condition, a spouse who allegedly chose strategy over compassion, a brand built around openness and authenticity, protecting its image while the very person it relies on crumbles quietly behind closed doors. The surgeon, who has chosen to speak under conditions of anonymity due to professional risk and ongoing legal threats, described a scene that reads more like a political thriller than a medical account. According to him, he was summoned discreetly through private channels to evaluate Harry after a series of concerning behavioral episodes, forgetfulness, emotional volatility, lapses in focus, even paranoia. He initially assumed the symptoms were stress-induced, a consequence of the relentless global scrutiny that the couple faced. But the results from the scans and cognitive tests told a different story. The condition was real. It was progressive, and it wasn't going away. The surgeon recounts how he attempted to schedule a follow-up consultation with a specialist. He believed that, given Harry's public platform, this could also be an opportunity to raise awareness, to do what Harry himself had always claimed to champion, destigmatize mental health. But before he could act, he was contacted directly by Meghan's legal team. What followed was a flurry of non-disclosure agreements, threats of litigation, and a strict directive. This never happened. If these claims are true, what we're looking at isn't just a personal health crisis. It's a systematic effort to keep the world in the dark while profiting from a narrative of vulnerability, strength, and reinvention. We're looking at a cover-up that might rival the very royal institution Harry and Meghan claimed they had to escape to find truth and freedom. There are many reasons why someone might want to keep a